Let's go. Yeah.
Welcome to Mindful Minutes for another episode of the Dream Series. I have Joy Mohammed with me today, one of my greatest friends in the world, also Mom-extraordinaire, fashionista, high school counselor, recent grad student, lots of accolades. So hi, Joy. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, with all that said in my introduction, how do you balance it all? How do you balance your home life and also the pursuit of your career?
So I'm extremely generous, and because I've been generous, I've been able to receive a lot of different blessings in my life. So I would not be able to have accomplished as much as I haven't accomplished if it wasn't for some family who lives with me, my father-in-law and a cousin. And while a lot of people are turned away, like, oh no, my family can't live with me. My family can not. Like, that wasn't really ever an option. I always grew up in a blended home, having a father from Nigeria and a mom from the United States. And people from Nigeria, when they first get here, would need a place to stay. And my dad would always open up the doors to our home to them. So we would be sharing room with like people that who had just touched down in America and as kids. And we grew up together and they were my cousins. And growing up from that home and then creating my own home, I just love the generosity and the sharing environment. And so when I created that similar environment for myself and my family and my kids, I came to find out that they were willing to help me accomplish my goals because I was willing to help them accomplish theirs. And so we just created this symbiotic relationship. Don't get it twisted. We fight, we argue, we get on each other's nerves, we stomp upstairs and slam doors. But at the end of the day, we all have these goals that we want to accomplish, and we can never accomplish them without each other. So that is kind of how I was able to do that. So it was through the art of giving, through generosity, that I was able to receive a lot of amazing blessings.
Awesome. It's often said that that's what happens when giving. What you receive is so much greater than what you originally gave in the first place. Can you talk to us more about some of those challenges that you face either in your career and making choices that you've made, or even in your home life?
So for me, I'm kind of the person who wants to do it all herself. Like, I don't like asking for help because I don't like imposing on other people. And I also don't like owing people. So I will try to do things a lot. So even when Grandpa first moved in with us, I didn't want to ask him to watch the kids because I didn't want to impose on him. He came here because he was having health issues, not necessarily because he wanted to help us raise our kids. But getting over that and understanding that just like I gain happiness from giving, other people gain happiness from doing the same thing. And, who am I to keep them from doing that? For example, one thing Grandpa loves to do is every single night, he loves to give the kids baths. And he lives for that. And so I let him give baths to my kids every single night. And that gives me time to relax and unwind after a long day of work. And it makes him happy because he's able to spend time with his grandkids. It's even to the point where my kids won't take a bath with anybody else.
Oh, that's so sweet. Is that what they're doing right now?
Yes. Then that's why I'm able to talk to you, because as soon as they get dressed, I'm sure they're going to be trying to, get close to me.
What advice do you have for that mom who feels like she's kind of stuck making that decision, either family or career? What advice do you have for having both?
I say trust your gut. There's been a couple of times where I've been hanging out with my friends, specifically friends that don't have kids, and I start missing my children. That's when you know it's time to go home. You've done it, and if they're your friends, they'll understand. And then, but if you rather be at home, go home. If you are at home and you say, "I rather be out with my friends," go be with your friends, and eventually you will miss being at home while you're out with your friends. You're never I don't think any decent mom's gonna be out partying with her friends and be like, "Oh, this is a better life." Like they will. There's enough time in the day for both of it if it's what's important. Also, I believe in moms having hobbies. Strongly believe in moms having hobbies. My hobby is African dance. And every Tuesday and Saturday, I go to African dance. And what I love about my Tuesday class is I actually take Eddie with me. So that's actually a bonding moment for us. And she's actually a better dancer than me. And but it's something that she'll grow up doing. She has friends in the class because there's other moms that bring their daughters to the class. And it is just an amazingly great space and relationship building activity that we have. And when she's dancing and I'm dancing and we're in sync, I never feel closer to her. So not only should you have hobbies, you should have hobbies that your children can participate in. So like maybe not going to the gun range as a hobby, but maybe swimming. My husband and Xavier, my son, go swimming every now and then, every chance he can get. I have a garden, which I garden. The kids go and pull weeds. Sometimes they pull out the plants, but sometimes they pull weeds. And when they pull weeds, it's great. But so I definitely think that you should just get some hobbies and your kids will see you doing things that you love. I personally didn't grow up with a mom that did a lot of things that she loved to do. And so I remember her resentment and how unhappy she was at times. So being able to do things that I love to do and be happy, and I think that actually, and have my kids see me do things that make me happy, I think that's better for them than me constantly at home grumpy, grouchy, and tired.
You have a 5-person home, correct?
6.
So you have a 6-person home,
Mm-hmm.
and you pursued your master's degree while maintaining a 6-person home.
Mm-hmm.
How did you balance your time, get your homework done, and maintain those commitments?
So it's definitely because I was giving of myself that I was able to receive that. So because I opened up my home to Paris and to Grandpa, I always had built-in babysitters, and they were always more than happy to do it. Like it was never even like I gotta watch your kids again. They were happy, and when I graduated, they were proud. And then when Paris graduated, we were proud. So there was give and take. Everyone gets something out of it. Everyone gives something back.
Your core lessons here are to give, and you shall receive, and building your network or your team, really.
Giving, you shall receive. Yeah. Have a good team and get a hobby. Hobbies for mommies.
And get a hobby. Enjoy yourself and enjoy the whole process.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it. That is all of my time. Thank you so much for your time, Joy.
Thank you.
That concludes the Dream Series. I hope that you were inspired by one of our guests to follow your dreams, and not just follow, but take action. No matter where you are in life, a recent grad, a mom, an entrepreneur, whatever you may be, just go for it and do it. Tune in next week for another episode of Mindful Minutes. See you next time.